Welcome back to my channel. It is here where we build the best unique wardrobe capsules for you. It is here where we discuss about sustainability and body image. It is here where we become more serene about our wardrobes. Under the spotlight today, it's a lady with a winter typology and a classic style personality. Having a winter typology, she could have worn all the vivid and saturated colors out there. She could have worn this royal blue. She could have worn this shocking pink. She could have also worn this true green color. But I saw her current wardrobe, the one that is not fitting her anymore, and I could already identify that she likes classic feminine silhouettes, tailored pieces like high structure jackets and coats, and very clean lines. So I could easily identify that her style was a classic one with just some romantic elements added to it. Due to her preference for a classic style, I had of course to reduce the amount of color that I would have wanted to include in this wardrobe capsule. I have to admit it, I panicked a little bit. The main issue with her current wardrobe, in addition to the fact that it's not fitting her anymore, was that it incorporated colors that were not flattering for her. For example, she had a lot of pieces in camel, beige, dusty pink, and some shades of browns. This is something I see very often because these colors are seen as a standard of elegance. And don't get me wrong, I really like these colors, but it's important to think also about how flattering these colors are for you. So this color issue we had to remediate together in this new wardrobe capsule. The colors that I chose for this summer capsule that I created for her were natural mainly. So pure white, black, navy, different shades of cold gray with two colorful exceptions, an icy blue and a cold shade of red. You can see how a certain style can be built not by only carefully looking into the cuts of the garments and the designs and their patterns, but also the colors of those garments. In this particular case, a classic style is usually achieved by using more conventional type of colors. I have a similar example with the normcore wardrobe capsule that I created for another lady, and if you want to see it, you can find it here. Moving into the body proportion part of this wardrobe capsule, what was essential for us and one of the requirements from the lady client was to create space around the hips and the belly. She also recently became a new mom, and with that a lot of changes have happened, not only in her lifestyle but also her body. I liked a lot about my new lady client that she was not letting herself manipulated by the mainstream media, and she didn't believe that her body will bounce back to the initial shape that she had before getting pregnant. So she's embracing all the changes that have happened in her lifestyle, but also in her body, and she is now in the process of becoming a better self, an elevated self. In addition to that, I wanted to choose garments that will fit her natural lines. My lady client is 172 meter tall. She has straight shoulders. She has also shoulders broader than her hips. Her bust is full, the waistline is pretty defined, and she doesn't have too many curves. So pretty much what the standards out there would call it an inverted triangle body. But that is not sufficient to create a wardrobe capsule that fits her properly. We will have to look also into her length, the length of her torso, the length of her legs, the length of her neck, of course, and also the natural lines that her body has. Just to give you an example, when choosing the tops for this wardrobe capsule, I was really paying attention to the lines of her shoulders because she has straight and angular shoulders. I decided that I would match this natural line in the garments that I will find. So I chose a classic cut shirt, which is usually a garment that leaves space between the body and the fabric, so it is not too tight. The shoulder seam is placed on the shoulder bone, meaning that the armhole seam creates an angular shape matching perfectly her shoulders. In the same fashion, the 3 wrap tops define her angular shoulders by matching perfectly her natural lines. For the bottoms, as I said before, my goal was very clear. I wanted to create space around the hips and the belly. How did I achieve this? With some elastic bands, trousers, and a lot of pleats. A pleat is a fold in the cloth made by double material over on itself, and the more pleats a pair of pants or skirt has, the more space around the belly is created. All the pants and skirts I chose have pleats, as well as the zebra print dress. The other 2 dresses, the navy one and white and black one, do not have a waist defined, so that means more space around the waist, the belly and the hips. Et voila, the mission was accomplished. Moving to the style of this wardrobe capsule, of course I told you from the beginning that this is going to have a classic style, but my lady client, in her process of becoming, she asked me to add some elements that will be out of her comfort zone. And of course I took that as a challenge. Do you want to see how? Initially I thought I would go for some romantic elements. So I chose a bow on top of the white top, also polka dots patterns for the black and white skirt, and also some ruffles at the bottom of the navy dress. But then I realized she already had in her previous capsules some romantic elements. So what I chose would not actually go out of her comfort zone. So I decided to add some dramatic elements as well. Instead of a white classic shirt, I added this graphic print white shirt. The zebra black and white print of the dress is also a dramatic one, because the design is still A-shaped silhouette, so a classic design, but the print totally goes into the dramatic basket. A pair of silver Oxford shoes. Here is a proof that color as well, not only print, can change the style of an iconic classic item. Long waistcoat. A waistcoat that hits at the waist is a classic one, but this length is more avant-garde, so I opted for it. The black sandals are also a classic, but the open-toe loafers are not. In addition, I chose a bag that reminds me a bit of the roaring 20s, so something that is really chic, but at the same time playful, and it goes out of her comfort zone and out of her classic style that she would usually choose to wear. So with 6 tops, 6 bottoms, 3 dresses, 1 coat, 3 pair of shoes and 3 bags, I managed to create 43 interchangeable outfits for my lady with a winter typology and a classic style personality. During this summer, she will have 43 interchangeable outfits when she is waking up in the morning. So no hassle, no love-hate relationship with her wardrobe. She will have plenty to choose from, and this will also allow her to focus on other areas of her life that are more important and taking more space at this point. Creating a wardrobe capsule, it's such an intimate relationship, and I love every second of it because I don't only have a significant impact on the clothes that my ladies are wearing on a daily basis, but I also have an impact on their self-image. I hope you like this video, and I'm really happy to see you back on this channel, or if you are here for the first time, I would be happy if you would subscribe because I will make sure that more videos like this will be uploaded. And please press like if you liked it only. See you soon!